Welcome back, everyone. This is Leaf Needles, and today we are heading out of Glen Helig, the city of bridges, I guess we'll say. Well, village of bridges at least, and are going to be heading toward Leantriv, which is the third of the three villages in the Store Vales. And let's see what this one is like. Are they going to believe us when we tell them that there are Urukai in the area? Or are they going to ignore us or what? Well, we just have to keep an eye out for this next location up there. Well, I see a hobbit structure up ahead, so I'm pretty sure that we are getting close to Leantriv. Just look for a turnoff on the road, and there we go. Look at this, a fence. This looks like just the place. You have discovered Leantriv. There we go. Alright, the first one was very much in... Oops. It looks like we've got some trouble with birds here. Okay, well. It looks like birds are a bit pesky here, so we have to keep that into account. I'm sure someone is going to send me around to tame them. That's
Good
what...
day.
Good day.
Good day.
So now, let's see if there's anyone around here who... Nearest Truffet and nods and greetings you, eager for the local gossip. Okay, hello there.
Uruks and goblins! You cannot be serious!
The store vales are peaceful, and the quiet is only occasionally disturbed by the howling of wolves and the carryings on of our neighbors in Glen Helig, of which I assure you we do not approve in any way. But you did not hear that from me, of course. We're like one big happy family in the store vales, and all three villages get along quite famously. But if I was pressed to put the villages in a sort of order, say, I'd place Leantriv at the top, followed by Clegger, and it would be Glen Helig that brought up the rear. Still, I would not wish goblins or Uruks upon any of my fellow stores. Well, not really. They're just weird. They're just weird. I don't know what she's going to say about Lindleby.
Something stirs in the shadows of the vales.
There are a lot of shrews in my orchard just north of here, and I'm afraid the little pests will eat my apples. Do you think that you could shoo them away? I'd really appreciate it. Shoo away shrews. Right. Very well. Shoo shrew. Shoo shrew. Hey, would you like to be shooed? Oh, I was supposed to chase them away, not put shoes on them. Okay. I suppose so. Alright, no more shoe troubles.
I am afeard of the days to come.
I'm sure you are. Whee! Level 11! Before we head back to Clegger and report on the findings of the various people here, I think it's best for me to go and check out that corrupted plant and also the potential avian life in the area. I have to keep a watch. I don't know exactly what are the requirements for spawning up those raids that are supposed to be popping up in the area once in a while. Oh, I almost ran by the plant. That's only a... Oh, I have a deed to kill those things, don't I? Okay, here is a corrupted colt's foot. A strange shadow lingers. I assume that's nothing to do with the raids, but with the corrupted plant. So let's see what we can do about this warg. Hopefully I have more success than with the last warg, right? There we go. Now, let's go and report on the... which one to report on first? I am back from the other villages.
Well, it seems these are strange days indeed.
I won't say that you're right, but, well, let it be known that mayors are never to be embarrassed, especially not in their own village, and the word of an outsider must always be judged with a grain or two of salt. Well, this is to say, one of our hunters has returned, and his tale is most peculiar. You had better talk to him. All right. I guess that is you? What's wrong? He doesn't seem to be in good shape.
There are uruks about, stranger.
Me and Drusy Bigwell were out in the bush, lying in wait for one of the boars of the Storvales to stray within reach of our bows, when we saw one of the vile creatures lurking around. Well, we changed our choice of target right then and there. Not for eating, you understand. Oh, perish the thought of that. But we caught him. We caught ourselves an uruk. And now we need to decide what to do with them. Yeah. Interesting question.
I left Drusy behind to guard the prisoner, so I could ask the mayor what to do.
Yes. But if you and this ranger are up to it, I could lead you to back to the prisoner. It's not that far. What do you say? No? That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Let's... Well... There you go. What do you say about that?
We had better follow him to his captive, and quickly.
The Stores are a hardy folk, but I fear the harm that an Uruk warrior might do, though he be their captive. Well then, let's go.
Where does your friend hold captive this Uruk?
It's not far now, just a quick jog up the hill. Sorry about the chill in the air, friends, but it's almost there. All right. This way. Follow me, and no dawdling. And no felling up my words either. There you go. Now, up, up, up. Wait. What? There's an Uruk around? Do you hear that? Oh, boars? Oh, completed efficient thrust. That's efficient. And that was a tier 2 deed. That was most efficient. Ah, what a good fortune. Boar steaks will serve well for the winter. You're supposed to be bringing us to the captive, Flam. Oh, yes, of course. Oh, this way. All right. Through here. Up. Where are we going? Ah, here we are. There looks like an Uruk and a hobbit. Scrusy, how fares the captive? He is fine. He knows not to try anything. But more importantly... What? Did you see those boars? They ran right past here, and I would have loosed some arrows at them, but I didn't want to take my attention from the captive. They were big, though. They'd have been meat enough from those boars to prepare quite a few boar meat steaks for the folk of Klager. Tell me that you saw them, and that Flam was quick enough with his bow or his knife to get them. Oh, yes, there's plenty of boar meat, I can assure you of that. Oh, but isn't there something more pressing? More pressing? Oh, I suppose that still, those boars really were something, and it would be a shame to let so many potential dinners escape without at least trying. What do you say about that? When I get free of these rats, I'll make you pay. You wish you never crossed Uxton. You have no idea what's coming from you, for all of you. Why did you come to Swanfleet? The fighting Urukai go where they please. Nowhere is safe for you. I think you'll find that you're wrong about that, creature. Is that so? My boys have their orders, but once that's done, I think they'll want to stay. There's good eating to be had in this valley. Plenty of vermin. How dare ya! Wait, something approaches. Oh, what? What approaches? Ready yourselves. You see where it came from. I think these newcomers must be here to rescue our captive Pine Leaf. Let us show them that they have erred, and badly. We will not let them go without a fight. All right. Oh, good. Now let's see if I can get those other deeds. See if I can do another one of these as efficiently as I did efficient thrust. There you go. Oh my! I think our captive is dying. Ah! What a pity! This is an Uruk arrow. He dies by the deeds of his own kind. They were not here to rescue him at all. This changes nothing. You'll die, even more painfully than I. Ushtul visibly gathers his strength, hatred flaring in his eyes. Hear me, all of you. Hear the words of Ushtul. You will die at the hands of the Urukai. Sharku has made us a mighty force. Sharku? Is that your leader? I hope he's stronger than you prove to be. I'm not frightened by your kind, Ushtul. Sharku. Saruman. He's dead. Saruman? Why would he speak the name of the White Wizard? What did he mean by that? No idea. Things have just gotten a little bit more twisted.
Thank you for aiding my folk. It reflects well upon you and upon me.
It reflects well upon you that you were willing to help the people of Stormvales in this, and it reflects well upon me that I called upon your assistance. That's the mark of a good mayor, you know, selecting the right person to do the job at hand. I had little to do with wizards, but I can tell from your friend's expression that these tidings of Saruman can mean nothing good. Perhaps this gift will help you speed you on your way to combat this new and unpleasant development. All right, some ragged leather shoes. Oh, well.
Why does your ranger friend just stand there, like a lump on a log?
No idea. I guess I'll ask him. Well, I see that you're troubled.
I cannot believe this.
Can it be true that Saruman commanded these Uruks to attack the folk of Swanfleet? Why would the wizard wish to do harm to the folk of Mossward? He has ever been the watchful protector of Middle-earth. What can have changed? It must be that there can be no other explanation. Let us return to Mossward and see how the people fare in our absence. I can't believe that Saruman is capable of such treachery. There must be something else to blame for this orc presence in these lands. Well, let's return to Mossward and find out. I see that there's quite a gathering out in the town square. A crowd of townsfolk has gathered. Mossward must be prepared to defend itself. Well, I guess that's true.
We won't be caught off guard again.
If goblins and Uruk seek to raid our village again, we will make them pay a heavy price for it. Scardy Benblade has been working to supply us with arms and armor, so go and see if he's prepared another raiding party comes to Mossward. Will you bring us the barrel of weapons that he has fashioned for us? I will then distribute it to the people of the village. Okay. I suppose I could do that. Ah, there are the weapons right over there. A barrel of swords. Ooh. Now, see where we could take these. You set down the barrel of swords, and you hear Menelder calling you. Oh, over here. Hello. Cadwin means well, and the folk of Mossward will fight to defend their homes from the goblins and Uruks, and anything else that may threaten them. But against wizards, I do not think that they will have a very high chance of survival. I'll tell you what I know of the three wizards, Pineleaf, and I will let you judge our chances. Wonderful. 3 wizards. It appears that Menelder is lecturing several of us. That means there's going to be several things happening. Menelder sighs heavily. I have always understood Saruman the White to be the most learned of all the wizards, and the greatest of their order. It is said that he is sent here by the powers to guide and instruct those who dwell within Middle-earth. At Isengard he lives, in a great tower built by the Númenóreans. Orthanc it's called, and I have heard that it contains a trove of knowledge and learning unmatched by that of any king or scholar. Can it be that Saruman is no longer seeks to protect the free people of Middle-earth? I can't believe that this is so. And what about the grayish one? What about this wizard? I know little about Gandalf the Grey. They say that he walks the lands with the aid of an old walking stick, pipe smoke curling about him his tall hat he wears, and it is never seen him. I've never seen. I believe that he must keep to himself, choosing not to become involved in the matters of the day. My former chieftain Strider knew him, and believed that he's a kindly soul. I have never known my chieftain to judge someone wrongly, and if he had it, that was not his fault, but another's. Still, I would not believe any of the wizards would become corrupt either. And then, what about the brown wizard? What does he have to say about him? Menelder rubs his temple, deep in thought. Of all the 3 wizards, I have only met the one person, Radagast the Brown, a master of shapes and hues and a friend of all good-hearted beasts and birds. He wanders to wild places, secret lands known only to creatures of fur and feather, and I suppose known to some of my kin amongst the Dunedain as well. He seemed a jovial chap to me when I met him. I can't believe that he would turn against us. Well, what do you think then? I don't know. If the aims of the three wizards have changed, if they have been corrupted by evil, all the free peoples of Middle-earth will be endangered. Alright, so I get a leather shirt, it looks like. And let's see, this is okay. There we go. We want to be well armored just in case we run into one of those raids at some point. This much we know for certain. The Uruks that have come to Swanfleet believe that they do so at Saruman's command. That means the White Wizard cannot be trusted. But we're being observed, Pineleaf. Someone listens to our conversation. You mean one of the three that are behind you? And I think we need only one guess as to which one he means. Oh, there, Tagwin. What? I didn't hear anything. I wasn't supposed to hear. Yes, you told me that an adventurer is supposed to remain watchful for the needs of all good folk. And how can I do that if I don't keep my eyes and my ears open? All right. Maybe you didn't say exactly that, but I'm sure it's true all the same. If a wizard is sending goblins and uruks to attack Mossward, shouldn't we know about it? Perhaps the best you can do in the village is to keep their spirits up and to help them prepare their defenses? Oh, okay, I'll do what I can. But I'll have you know that I expect to be given more dangerous quests in the days ahead. I'm an adventurer now, after all, and you and Menelder are going to need all the help you can get, especially if we're against wizards and their lackeys. Right. Well, Tegwin the ever-adventurous. I think you handled that pretty well, my friend. Better than I would have, at least. I have never had much patience for children. I plan to search further afield for some clue to Saruman's purpose. Why would he send goblins and uruks to attack Mossward? I just can't understand it. Will you travel east, where the road from Enidwythe enters the Swanfleet? The raiding party may have come from there, and left behind some traces of their passage. I will see you again when we have both returned. All right, fine. I shall go then. Where the road enters Swanfleet from Enidwythe. Well, that's going to be quite a distance. See, that will be, well, to the South Road. Though perhaps we should save that for the next episode of Vale of the Pine.